Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Automotive Drama. Today I got Lexus's flagship sports car for this year. The 430 Sport Coupe, the SC. Actually, this is a really nice little car. I'm really impressed with the design of this car. But ride's nice, got power, yeah, and just a nice car. But like always, I'll keep the preamble short. Likes are nice, scribes are better. Stay tuned for more episodes, ring the bell, and you know the routine. But anyways, I'll show you how to do this upper control arm. Takes a 19 to take the lower ball joint off, and you definitely need a spreader tool. And I had the spreader tool in there, and it was wedged really hard, and it still didn't want to come loose. So I had to break out a BFH and whack the swing arm, or not the swing arm, the spindle. Sorry, I get confused sometimes. The spindle a couple of times, a little bit of harmonic vibration came right loose. Now those bolts do have nuts on the other side, but be very careful because you see right there, where is it? Can't even see it. Right there. It's just a welded on little, the nut's not even welded to the body, it's just got a little welder, or a little welded holder. So there it goes. And a square nut inside there. Kind of a shitty design actually, but it works. So be careful you don't knock that out and lose it, because the other side's the same way and you'll be pulling the battery tray to find that one. But to get those bolts out, first you got to break them loose. They're 14s. Where'd the damn tool go? And once you break them loose, you can actually, I used a breaker bar to break them loose. Actually, thank God they weren't that tight. But you can get this good old-fashioned swivel socket, 3/8, 14 millimeter. You can actually get it in behind the strut. Blah blah blah. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but you see what I'm saying. You can get one behind the strut. And you can tighten, you can loosen them all up with the air tool. That one I can get on there. Goes the same way. And you can also tighten them up with all the air tool. Now, this is a fancy suspension. Normally, you lift all the weight up and you crush the strut to where it's holding the weight, and then you tighten up the control arm bushings. Not this one. This is fancy. If you actually look, this is just a boot seal. It's a seal. The bushing's inside here. And this one actually moves by after it's tightened up. It's stiff, it's going to be, but the bushing inside here, this bushing, this metal bushing actually turns inside the rubber bushing, which is very rare. They do, it's usually the metal sleeve is made to the rubber bushing, and then they just, you know, move up and down a little bit. But this one actually spins, which is a really great design actually, because by doing that you're getting a lot of stability and you're keeping the suspension really tight. Anyways, putting it back together, blah blah blah, that's kind of simple. You can wiggle those bolts in there. You're going to have to get a pry bar and kind of like wedge the spring a little bit out of your way for that one. That one will wiggle right in. And getting it lined up is kind of tricky. You're going to have to tap it with a hammer here or there until you can get them actually started. And once you get them started, then you can run them in with an air tool. But figure I pointed out, it's a little tricky, kind of a pain in the ass, but not too bad. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Automotive Drama. You know the routine. Ring the bell, throw me a comment, and scribes are much appreciated. Alright, my friends, have a good night.